So basically, what I got here is the map. You have two roles: defense and attack or bomb running. And the bomb runner, as you said, he needs to make sure that he doesn't use continuity, or at least use continuity with threatening stance. Doesn't use teleport abilities because he's gonna lose the bomb. He's in the fast ship, or he knows what he's doing. Emergency con hologram is great, and you just place yourself, put the starbase between you and the enemy, and then you should be able to solo every bomb site. The defender, it's pretty straightforward. Always go for the bomb. 2 bomb spawns left and right, and then when the first starbase blows up, the next set of bombs start spawning. You go towards those, so that your bomb runner, when they come to you, you basically give them the next bomb. And that's the pure DPS role also. It's great. You can bolster your DPS and show it to your friends.
So any kind of build really will work, but as we found and a few others who have inspired us to go in that direction, a heavy drain boat is definitely the fastest way to strip them of all those shields. So
yeah, drain is super for DPS, and I would say for bomb runners, dual beam banks, escort, great combination. Helps out the drain build a lot, and yeah. So in this part, you're in the Nebula Science Vessel, I can see, and you're getting ready to the defense role.
yep, going defense left.
Yeah, so you call out defense left or right, because there's like spawns a bond on left and right.
First trying to take out
Pretty much. Yeah, because the cruiser acts like in ISA, we killed the fucking generators first before we can kill the transformer. So it's like kind of like that. And then we go on the battleship. You see the bomb runner is right next to you. It's like he's on your right side. The little pilot ship. Gotta pick up the bomb, and then he's probably going in the middle starbase. But yeah. So this part is like annoying as a DPS. You're just gonna start killing everything to keep up your score, I guess. When you say so.
Yeah, well, just also trying to clear out the middle a little bit. If you leave the middle base
Yeah.
for last, that's where they will start to bunch up, and it becomes the hardest one to do at the end.
Yeah, that's why you blow it up the first thing. I think the bomb runner is at that base right now. Yeah, but he's having a hard time. I can see it's like full of fucking
Yeah, and now you can see the next one start
bullshit.
coming in on the left, so you turn your focus back to them.
Yeah. That means the first base of the Sankethia base was blown up, right? So one out of 5 is blown up, right? So yeah, then you focus again.
As you can see here, I
But you
actually have
focus
the
to...
battleship focused. I should be on the cruiser.
Yeah.
If you have the ability to take one ship far away from it, I think you have to be 10 kilometers away from the cruiser.
At least more than 6.
Yeah. So.
But it's so hard to evaluate the distance between the cruiser and the battleship at the moment because of how your site works. So I mean, it's always nice. You should always go for the fucking battleship. It's not battleship, the cruiser. But this is elite. That's why you need to do it. But if it was advanced, yeah, it was still possible. But it looks like the cruiser's, the battleship's shields is like non-existent at the moment, so it's slowly losing health. Yep. If the cruiser was within reach, you see immunity. Yeah, so it doesn't get that immunity buff, which it gets sometimes. So I think you actually got it far away enough from the cruiser.
As you can see, I
which
just
is pretty good.
Battleship, which deployed TBR with push, so you sometimes want to be careful about where you call that in and when.
So sometimes actually,
user joined your channel.
The battleships can fuck up everything, and it's not random pucks that fucks up shit. And hello, Bond.
User was moved out of your channel.
Who comes into a channel?
And goodbye. Well, you should lock it then.
I should.
But yeah, here you move on to the next battleship.
Pretty much the role for the DPS
yeah.
guy, he should be pretty much trying to take down the cruiser, then the battleship, so that when the runner comes back,
Yeah.
he has a bomb ready to be picked up.
Yeah. And the DPS guy in this run is actually running a drain build, which you made a pretty good video on. The explanation on how it runs and how it works. And it's a really nice build because especially for this SDF, because the enemy shields totally nullifies any high DPS or beam arrays damage. So it's great. It's really great stuff.
A lot of defenders will have on their build a tractor beam repulsor, either with Gragamal or without, for that last minute kind of defense so that the battleship doesn't get too close to the base. I'm using Tachyon beam with the duty officer that pulls so that I have more control on the one ship that I want to pull.
Yeah, and then a lot of people also just spam that TBR no matter what, and you don't need to do that. For God's sake, no.
It can definitely
you only use it
ability
to
help.
save.
Exactly.
the
It can
day.
be used to definitely help, but a lot of people use it when they don't need to, and it can make the run just a little bit longer and a little bit harder.
So here you help with a few more battleships. You see one of the pucks in the background there. He's flying around and killing the cruiser. You don't need to do that. The moment there's no battleships close to the starbase, no matter what, how close, if there's 50 cruisers close to your starbase, the KDF starbase, doesn't fucking matter. They won't blow it up. They won't. Nothing will happen. So, yeah, that guy does not know that apparently. So.
Actually, also with
Yeah,
me,
here
I'm
we
sitting
are.
there shooting a battleship because I didn't notice that we were at 4, about to blow up the last one. So be aware how many have been dropped. The minute there are 4 and somebody has the last bomb, head in to help them out. As you can see here, actually, it looks like we did leave the middle one for last. So you can see there's a lot of ships bunched up here.
Yeah, and that's a bomb runner's fault for sure. I actually think that bomb run, I was running the bombs, and there was so many ships at the middle starbase, the middle base in the beginning, so it was impossible to drop it.
Yeah.
But here we get the base. The moment the last base is destroyed, all other battleships that's attacking the KDF starbase warps out, and you don't need any defender anymore. So the moment the last base is getting engaged on, just leave your defense unless there's a battleship within like half a sector, half a 2 or 3, 4 kilometers from the KDF base, because then you need to pull it away at least with TBR or something. But it shouldn't take more than 30 seconds to get the last bit done. So here we, that's how you do it at defense style. This second one here,
this is me
you are flying
going for a bomb runner, side pilot.
Yeah. You're running dual beams up front, or what are you running?
No, on this one, I'm just running beam arrays. Still running the quantum phase set, though.
Yeah, I can see that. There's a torp, at least I can see. Yeah, here, this time you start on the right side.
Yeah. And so obviously on the first
And
hit,
this-
there's no bomb to
wake up.
pick up, so you go in and help out the defender to try to clear it fast.
In this run, we are actually really low on DPS. You'll see here in a minute what I mean about that, because
So here I am
I'm
heading
pretty
to
sure
the
this
middle
is
to
the run
start.
where we have the gradual thing. Yeah. You see how he's using the starbase to place it between him and the defending fleet? There was some defending frigates that wasn't actually caught in that battleship, fired him because he pretty much behind the base. You can also make sure to take threatening stance off. That also helps. You can placate the targets with different placates. That also helps. But overall, that's just the easy way to do it.
As you can
Now
see
he's
here,
doing
we're
cruiser.
engaging the next ones, yeah, because it looks like you're the only one defending. So, in a perfect world, I would have come back and picked up the bomb from the battleship, but it looks like you're defending
Yeah.
both sides, so I have to come back and engage here.
Yeah, in the perfect world, you would have the guy who was already on the fucking cruiser, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to finish up the cruiser while you're taking the battleship.
Yeah.
I guess.
See, at this point, it's another
Yeah,
mistake
that's
by
a bit
me.
miscommunication.
I thought the cruiser was further enough away. I actually thought it was gone, so I'm kind of wasting shots there. So just be
Yeah, I mean,
aware of where the cruiser is.
we should just finish the cruise. I mean, my motto is just finish it off and then get to the next one, because if two guys just focus, it just goes down so fast. So here we just go. The ship's shields are down. You fly to the wrong side where the shields actually. That's funny. Well, you can't notice that shit when you're flying it, you know. And then yeah, no more shields for the ship, and boom, it's dead.
And then here I am going to
And
drop my second
somebody,
one.
I was pretty lucky. Somebody dropped. I think that was me. I dropped the gravity well, and I pulled in two cruisers.
Yeah.
We could have gotten unlucky there, that they would have
And here you
buffed
can
it.
see that I used diversionary
some.
tactics, but I kind of messed up my flight path, so I got shot at. So,
Yeah.
pretty much
But
just
you
trying to
found a
find,
place.
just all about finding
Yeah,
the blind spot for them. So,
just
I mean, the
hide
pilot
from the
ship,
enemy.
such a maneuverable ship with its double tap, it's really helpful, but I'm also running
Fast as hell,
emergency
also
powered
with double tap.
engines and the emergency con hologram. Obviously, if you
Yeah.
have that, it's a beautiful one for pretty much
Again,
anything, but especially for bomb running.
And then we meet up again, rinse, repeat.
Yep.
This map, you don't really need beam arrays as you do in ISA. You can run cannons or dual beam banks. Because you just sit still and shoot. You just find a good spot and just shoot at the fucking thing.
Yeah.
And run anchor. It's great. You can see I just
Anchor
sit there.
because the Zenkathi might have great defense, but not much offense, so you wouldn't really be worried. So
Yeah.
actually, from the look of it, I'm running a little bit of a mix. I have a couple of dual tetrions up front, and then the rest is the quantum phase set, and then just another beam. So
Yeah.
not quite a complete build,
So
but still
here,
doing the trick.
that's the last starbase. So this is not the run where we fucked up the gravity wheel. Amazing. So here we just go in, we go ham. I drop a gravity well on the dreadnought. A dip? No, Cell comes in and fucking pushes this shit around, I think. That's what it looks
they
like.
came in, took the aggro first. I was able to get in behind.
Yeah.
Drop my third and the fifth
But
one.
But you could have been unlucky because they actually pushed them so they could hit you.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is.
That is
tractor beam repulsor is a great ability to have in here.
As an emergency tool.
It's not something that needs to be used at all times. If anything, it can make things a lot more difficult if used incorrectly.
Yeah.
And now it's pretty much just finishing off the dreadnought, so pretty simple.
Shields is dropping in front part. Yes, that Tachyon beam only takes away from that face. No. What the fuck? That's weird. It actually takes from all facings.
So I've already put out a video with the build and to show the DPS that the defender was. I will be putting out a video with the runner showing that build. I mean, the build I don't think is as important for the runner, but you can still have a good setup that will help. And then also we have a video where we're going to show a pretty much like a high-end ISA build in here. So you can pretty much compare the differences between the Drain and a normal meta-style build.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's your basic right there. That's your defense and your bomb runner. So As you can see, there were things I could have done better, but overall, if you stick to that plan, it usually works out pretty well.
Yeah. One thing on the last part on the battleship, I'm not sure. I've never seen it gotten the immunity buff from the cruisers. So maybe you can just focus that one down on the last part. Not sure, but
Yeah.
I saw you were target selecting the cruisers first, which is a good thing to always select those first. But that's because
Yeah, I actually wasn't sure
they
of
have
that
that
one.
immunity buff.
Yeah. So, oh, and another note for base
So
runners:
let's
if you have
yeah.
a warp core that has a jump, like the Temporal Operative or the Delta Alliance, if you have a bomb and use the jump, you will lose the bomb. You will also lose the bomb, I believe, if continuity is triggered. So you just want to be careful about that if you're a bomb runner.
Yeah. That's it.
And just don't spam TBR, please.
Yes. Good one. Thank you for watching.